In this video, we are going to talk about 5 functions that are typically used in Excel. Data forming the backbone of any analysis that you do in Excel. And it come to data, there are tons of things that can go wrong. Be it the structure, placement, format, extra spaces and so on. In this video, we are going to see 5 simple functions to cleaning the data set. The first one is removing extra space. Extra spaces are very difficult to spot, which while you may somehow spotting the extra space between words or numbers. Trailing spaces are not even visible. Here in Excel there is function called trim function by which we can removing extra space. Syntax equal to trim of text. Excel trim functions take the cell reference as input. It removing leading and trailing spaces and additional spaces between words. Here I have taken a student data set. The name given here has extra space between the first name and the last name and the beginning of the name and the end of the name. So to clear the inconsistency in this data set, we can use trim function. First we need a blank column. In the blank column, we have to give the formula that is equal to trim of A2. Then plus enter. Here we can see that the extra space have been removed. Now we can drag the mouse point till the end of that data set. We can see that the extra space in the entire data set have been cleared. Now we have to copy the edited data set and selecting the first column here and paste it. While pasting, select paste special function and select value and click OK. Now let deleting this data set. Here we got the clear data set. The next one is concatenate. Concatenate functions can be used when you want to join 2 or more characters or string. It returns the joining text can joining a maximum of up to 255 text strings into one text string can be used to joining text numbers, cell reference or a combination of these items. Syntax equal to concatenate of test1 test2. So here the concatenate function. I have taken the student data set. When the name is given as first name and last name, but I need the name as a single name failed. So let's see how we can concatenate this first name with this last name. For that we have to select the blank column and we provide formula for the concatenate function. The formula is equal to concatenate of A2, then give empty space inside double inverted comma, then C2 and close, then plus enter. Now it is joining together. To joining recent Drag the mouse on the data set to the bottom of the data set, and now all are in single file. This is how it works. The next one is sum. The sum of functions, as the name suggests, giving the total of the selected range of cell value. It performs the mathematical operation which is addition. To find the total amount of value for every unit, we have to symbol types in function equal to sum of C2, C4. This automatically added up. The result is stored in C5. The next function that we are going to discuss is the sum function. So let's say if we want to add up some numbers, to find the sum of numbers in this list, we have to find the equation here, that is equal to sum of, and highlighted the column containing essential data. Here the sum of the given number is 865, and when you want to find the sum of two numbers, just type equal to sum 15, 125 and press enter. You can also type 15 plus 125. Here we got the same answer. When you want to sum three numbers, type sum of 100, 200, 300. 100, 200, 300. That will give you 600. That all about sum functions in Excel. The next one is removing duplicate. To removing duplicate value, first place the cursor on any click, then click Data tab. Then in Data Tools, select Removing Duplicate. Select all, press enter. Now all the duplicate value are removed. Now let's see how can we remove duplicate. Here I have taken a sample data set. By example, this we can see that the name of some students have been repeated more than one times. So let's see how can we remove duplicate value. What we have to do is click on any of the cell. Then go to the Data tab, and from the Data, go to the Data Tools. Then click Removing Duplicate. From there, select All and click OK. We can see that all duplicate value have been removed. This all about remove function in Excel. The next one is changing text to lower upper proper case. When you inserting a workbook or import data from test file, after the names or title or not constant. Sometimes all the text could be in lower upper case, or it could be a mix of both. You can easily make it all constant by using these three functions. Syntax equal to lower of test converts all text into lower case. Then upper of test convert all text into upper case. Proper of test convert all text into proper case. Now let's see working of lower, upper and proper case function in Excel. Inserting a blank column and give the syntax in that column. Syntax is equal to lower of A2. We can see that all the letters as changing to lowercase and drag the cursor to the bottom of the dataset to apply lower function to the whole dataset. Now let's see the working of uppercase function. For that we need another column to type the formula. In the new column, type the equation that is equal to upper of A2. Then press enter. By dragging the cursor to the bottom, we can making the dataset value to uppercase. Then we can see the working of proper case. After inserting new column, giving the syntax that is equal to proper of A2. Then press enter. Now the text have changing into proper case, that is the starting letter is in uppercase and others are in lower case. To convert the entered dataset, drag the cursor to bottom. This is how lower upper proper cases function work in Excel.